وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُّدَّكِرٍ
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम इन्ना आतैना कल कौसर फसल्लि लिरब्बिका वन्हर इन्ना शानियका हुवल अबतर. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Verily we have granted you in abundance, or we have granted you the fountain of Kausar. So pray to your Lord and give sacrifice. Inna शानियका हुवल अबतर. Verily your enemy, he is the one who is cut off. अल्लाह के नाम से जो बेइंतहा मेहरबान खूब रहम फरमाने वाला, बेशक हमने अता किया आपको कसरत से, यानी हमने अता किया आपको हौज़ कौसर. बस नमाज पढ़ो अपने रब के लिए और कुर्बानी दो, बेशक आपका दुश्मन वही है जड़ कटा. Shortest surah of the Quran is Surah Al-Kawthar. Shortest surah of the Quran, only 3 verses. But it has an ocean of meaning in it. Allah is telling the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "O beloved Prophet, we have granted you so many things in abundance that on account of which you will be happy and pleased and satisfied." हमें जो है कसरत से तुमको जो है नियामतों से नवाजा, जिससे तुम राजी हो जाओगे, खुश हो जाओगे. And this is a gift which Allah is giving to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And who could be worthy and more entitled to get the gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more than the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who tirelessly has worked for 23 and odd years to justify the prophetic mission, which was his main responsibility in the process to establish the deen of Allah in the light of the Quran. दीन को कायम करना 23 साल जिंदगी में कुरान की रोशनी में अल्लाह की मदद से, इससे बेहतर तोहफा क्या हो सकता है कि अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला उनको कसरत से नेमतों से नवाजा. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was on his Miraj journey. He saw a beautiful fountain there. He asked Jibreel Islam, "What is this?" Jibreel Islam said, "This is a gift which Allah is giving you, a privilege and honor which Allah has not given to any other prophet before you." एक ऐसा अजीम शान तोहफा अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला तुम्हारी और तुम्हारी उम्मत के लिए दिया है, जो किसी और उम्मत और किसी और नबी को जो है ये शर्फ हासिल नहीं हुआ. And this fountain of Kausar, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has mentioned it umpteen number of times in different hadiths, in different statements. And whenever he used to mention about this, you say, it appears, for me, the fountain of Kausar is just appearing in front of me right now. जब भी अल्लाह के रसूल इस हौज़ कौसर के बारे में बयान करते तो गोया ऐसा महसूस होता कि उनके सामने वो हौज़ कौसर है. And he would say, this water from the hौज़ कौसर is sweet as honey, is white as snow, or cold as snow and white as milk. And Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I will be the first to be there, and I will give my ummah the water from my blessed hands to quench their thirst on a day when everybody will be saying atash, atash, atash. Atash means I'm thirsty, I'm thirsty, I'm thirsty. And on that particular day when there will be no shade, when the sun will be very close and everyone will feel intensely thirsty, at that point of time Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam will share the water from the fountain of Kausar to his blessed hands and hand it over and give it to this ummah. And he said, I'll be the first to be there. And I'll be waiting for my ummah to come. I will feel very, very honored. But don't disappoint me, he also said in the same breath. Don't disappoint me, he also said. At a time when I will feel very privileged and honored that my ummah is coming in such large numbers, don't disappoint me. What does it mean, don't disappoint me? Because as the ummah of the Prophet will be moving towards receiving the water, some people will be taken away by the angel and say, sorry, you're not entitled to go and drink this water. When Prophet will notice that the angels are taking away some people who belong to his ummah and depriving them of coming close to him to receive the water from his blessed hand, Prophet would ask, क्या हो रहा है, क्यों मेरी उम्मत को जो है आप हटा दे रहे हो, उनको आने से रोक रहे हो, ये मेरी उम्मत ही है. आज मैं इनको मेरे हाथों से पानी दूंगा, देना चाहता हूँ, तुम क्यों जो है इनको रोकते हो या हटा देते हो? The angels will reply and say, "Oh beloved prophet, do not you know what they did after you had gone from this world? They fabricated and invented new things in the name of religion and subscribed to Islam, and they said this is what Islam is, which means they committed acts of bidah, innovations." पता है आपको कि आपके दुनिया से चले जाने के बाद इन्होंने क्या कुछ चीजें जो है इस्लाम के नाम से इजाद किए, जिसके इस्लाम से कोई ताल्लुक नहीं था, और इन्होंने बिदात किए, खुराफात में मुब्तला हो गए। आज इनको जो है ये मौका नहीं दिया जाएगा कि आपके पास आकर जो है उस पानी को ले। दिस इज व्हाट प्रॉफिट सेड, डोंट डिसअपॉइंट मी। मेरा मुंह काला मत करो। उस दिन जब मेरे को बहुत ही जो है फख्र होगा कि मेरी उम्मत इतने जो है कसरत से मेरे पास आ रहा है, उस दिन मेरे को जो है मेरा मुंह काला मत करो। एंड दैट विल बी अ रियल rewarding moment. We have not seen the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We heard so much about him. We heard so much about him. They're all waiting to see him, anxiously waiting to see him. हम हर एक दिल में तड़प रखते हैं कि अल्लाह के रसूल का दीदार हमें नसीब हो जाए, उनके मुकद्दस हाथों से हमें जामे कौसर नसीब हो जाए। ये हर मोमिन की तड़प होती है, होना चाहिए भी। कसरत से दुआ भी करना चाहिए अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला से कि अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला हमें वो मौका आज से जाने ना दे, और रसूल अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम हमको देखकर जो है खुश हो जाए। क्या हमारे अमल इसके लायक के हैं कि अल्लाह के रसूल के सामने हम खड़े हो? Are we following his teachings? Are we worthy to go and meet him for the kind of sins that we are committing? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, then pray to your Lord and offer sacrifice. This is what we do at Eid al-Adha. We perform the Salah of the Eid, and Eid al-Adha we go ahead and perform the sacrifice, which is called the Yawmun Nahar. The days of the sacrifice where we perform the sacrifice. Inna Shaniyaka wal Abtar. When Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam lost his son, Hazrat Qasim, he was very, very sad. Eyes were flowing with tears. But there was celebration outside. By whom? By the enemies. And they all said, "Oh, that's the end of his legacy. There's nobody to take it forward. With his son's demise, the matter is done. There'll be nobody to carry his message forward." Allah is telling here, these people are badly mistaken. You are celebrating the sadness of the beloved Prophet. It is you fellows who will be forgotten, and people will not remember you. History will curse you. And if at all they hear your name, the people will frown and feel disgusted to hear your name. Whereas my beloved will be remembered. وَرَفَعْنَا لَكَ ذِكْرَكَ. And we shall raise for you your remembrance. Last Friday, I was there in Masjid al-Nabi. Eyes were flowing with tears when I went near the Maqbar of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Millions of people are coming there out of the love for the beloved Prophet, all remembering him. Darood. Everybody is reciting Darood so loudly. Very emotional moment. 1445 years have gone. The world still remembers him. Men, women, old people, children, all reciting Darood, standing in the queue and moving. सलाम तक जबान से नहीं निकलता, इतने इमोशंस हो जाते उस वक्त पे कि हबीब को देखने के लिए अरबों से लोग, खरबों से लोग आते हैं। Has anybody forgotten what is there in Masjid Nabawi? It's a masjid after all, right? Why millions of people are coming there? Because it's the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's place of stay, the masjid in which he performed the salah, and finally he was buried there. Very emotional moments. Will Allah's promise ever be wrong? Oh, beloved Prophet, your enemies will be cut off. They're the ones who will not be remembered. You will be remembered. People will glorify you. People will praise you. People will honor you. People will respect you. Hazrat Umar came, Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala came to the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and said, "O Prophet, I love everything, but at the same time, my life is more precious than yours. मेरी जान आपसे ज्यादा प्यारी है." Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, "You're still not a complete believer until you make me more important than your own life." Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu thought for a moment and then he said, "O Prophet, now I have decided that you are more important than my own life to me. आप मुझको मुझे मेरी खुद की जान से भी ज्यादा चाहते हो." Prophet said, "No, you are a believer. Just doing this, according to me, does not do one bit justice. Well, somebody wants to do it, but I'm not there to judge. But true love for the Prophet is your attachment to the Book of Allah. True love for the Prophet is attachment to the Book of Allah. सच्ची मोहब्बत अल्लाह के रसूल की जात से इस बात की अलामत है कि जो है इस किताब के साथ मजबूती से ताल्लुक रखता है। पूरी जिंदगी उनकी किताब के अतराफी घूम रही थी ना। यतलु अलैहिम आयातिही, बार बार किताब को आयतों को पढ़ पढ़ कर सुनाते थे। His entire life was revolving around the Quran and not just reciting, but he translated into action and he established the deen of Allah, which is the main purpose of this Quran being revealed, that Taghut and Batil should be eliminated and Haqq should be established. बातिल और तागुत इस सरजमीन से मिट जाए, सफ़े हस्ती से मिट जाए, और अल्लाह का दीन कायम हो जाए। और इसी के लिए जिद्दोजहद उन्होंने 23 साल अपनी जिंदगी को ऐसे खपाया, खुद की सुध नहीं थी। क्या नींद होती है, क्या पेट भर के खाना होता है, क्या हंसी होती है, क्या मजाक होता है, उनकी जिंदगी में डिक्शनरी में उनके वर्ड्स ही नहीं थे। व्हाट इज अ गुड स्लीप, व्हाट इज अ फुल स्टमक, what is laughing, what is enjoyment was not there in his dictionary itself. Only thing what was working in his mind was, how many of my ummah can I save from the hellfire? मेरी उम्मती को कितनों को जो है मैं जहन्नम की आग से बचाऊं, यही उनकी फिक्र होती थी। रोते थे, रात रात को रोते थे।